Because I will tell you, you are not to blame for any of this. You're an amazing mother. Your husband works, you work hard, you paid your way. None of this is your fault. Before you leave today, give me all your details and give me the details of who you spoke to, all that, and I'll ring up and kick some arse, darling. You'll not be homeless.
I've had the school on the phone.
It's just ridiculous. It's like, do I put my gas on or do I make sure my kids have got a happy Christmas?
It was at risk of being sold, basically, and probably bought by a property developer at the time of the worst food and fuel crisis in the most deprived area. I just felt like it was morally incumbent on us to take this on.
Women do have a lot. They have a lot on their plate, don't they? You know, you've got twins and a child, a son, and George.
Twins and a ginger.
And twins and a ginger. I have a ginger too.
Emotionally as well, it's always down to the woman to make sure everything's running smoothly, to make sure the kids are fine, and yeah.
Definitely, 100%. Hello.
This is from us. From me for Heidi.
Oh, that's
just can't
amazing.
forget.
Oh, thanks. Oh, she's gonna love it.
I'd left.
She's at school today. Oh, is it a money box?
I think you put money in.
It is.
I think so, it makes a noise.
We've got any money in? No. We come in with nothing in our hands. We go out with like 20 bags and all that, don't we? What you like?
Oh my God.
That's a hole in my ceiling in mine and my girl's bedroom. That's when I told the council, they said, well, it's fine. It's been like that for 6 years. With drips, it just started off a little bit. My 4-year-old suffers croup. My 8-year-old gets asthma, and I'm just ill constantly because of it. I share with my 4-year-old and my 8-year-old, so that's hard as it is because I haven't got my own space. And then that added pressure of the leak, it was just like, I'm ready to give up I just want my house sorted.
This is our craft club. The reason we do this is obviously crafts are very therapeutic, it brings people together, but also we're focusing very much this term on making gifts and things for Christmas because nobody has any money.
That's for coffee now. It's in there.
I represent people who are stepped over and ignored and are never heard. They're told all the time by authority to sit down and shut up, you know. So these people, I feel like I have to be the bolshy one and say enough is enough, whether on behalf of them, you know. And if this can't go on, last night I took my daughter into my bed because it got cold and threw on an extra throw, and all I thought was, it's starting. You know, once this weather gets really bad, people will get cold and die over the winter. We are at a war footing, it's ridiculous. People are like literally rationing, and that is criminal, it's criminal.
It's all pyjamas.
Oh no, that's perfect. Yes. Have I been speaking to you online? No. Oh right, no, that's fine.
Hey, online?
No, on the emails there was.
Last time I was in here, I think I was about 12.
Yeah, they used to put youth groups on, didn't they, years ago in this centre?
Vandalised it sometimes, so I'll apologise. I'm paying myself back.
Hello, Tony. Yeah, right. I put all the stuff in the container.
So it looks a bit sparse at the moment because we've just had a load of people come and take food. We're about dignity. I've never known anyone abuse it. You know, if anything, they don't take enough and we're having to say that's not going to feed you for 3 days. Baby food costs money too, and we have stories of women, perfectly law-abiding women, shoplifting baby food for the babies, so we're trying to steer them away from that. So we give baby food. Nappies are a huge expense. Nearly all the mums who come to us at crisis are already not buying period products or personal hygiene products or deodorants and whatever for themselves, because these mums will always put their kids first.
And so you have a lot of period products there as
Yeah,
well?
yeah, because we've had stories of women using rags and old socks and all kinds of things. I'm sorry, I know that's quite personal, but that's ridiculous in this day and age, isn't it? It's an outrage. And I will say as well, for the purposes of the camera and our government, a lot of these are working. My lived experience of coming from poverty. I first came back to Newcastle fleeing domestic violence when my son was 2-year-old and my daughter was 6-month-old, and I had 2 carrier bags, and the safety net picked me up. And through my life, I've had key people, and my son, that 2-year-old, is now a Justice of the Peace. I know he's a bright boy, and of course he's brilliant because he's my son and we all think our sons are brilliant, but I know that there could be 20 Justice of the Peace in this community, but there won't be at the minute. It just makes me angry. Today when I read that thing about work and families, you know, basically what you're saying is get a job. That's all of it, get a job. They have a job, she has a job, they have jobs, but they can't live. You know, sorry. This is supposed to be a therapy, and maybe I need to do a little bit of crafting. That's lovely. What are you going to use yours for? Come on, ladies, you'll be doing me a favour. Have some food. Would you like some cake? What is Ukrainian for cake? Would you like one, lovely?
Thank you, cousin. Thank you.
That's it. Thank you. What perfect English. Say that again. That makes my day. Say thank you.
Very much. Come and join the madness.
How's life, love?
Well, today.
Where are you with the housing situation? What are the council saying?
Not a lot. They're not keeping update, they haven't gone anywhere yet.
Yeah, I promise you'll not be homeless. Even if I've got to sit here with you here, we'll put some bloody blankets there. I promise you, darling, you'll not be
I've had the
homeless.
school on the phone because behaviour and her stressing, which goes out.
Well, of course, the bins are going to be affected by it. Kids are affected by
But the
these
school are
things.
obviously blaming me for it, saying what's happening at home.
Darling,
they
this-
already know what's happening at home. They already know.
Do you want me to ring the school?
I don't know. I've got a meeting. Well, I've got a sort of meeting with them because getting bullied anyway.
Oh, baby, that's... Oh, I know, you're carrying so much. Tell me what I can do to help.
I don't know. I literally don't even know what to do with stuff.
Oh, God. It's all right, you lean on me, darling. Let's make a plan, right? First thing is you are not going to be homeless.
Oh, no.
You're not by yourself. You've got a team of bloody bullshit women's going to help you out. Don't have to start swearing at people. Do I?
The landlord's selling up because obviously rates are high and everything like that. So we've got till Christmas Eve, 24th of December, find somewhere. We're the highest priority with the council, so they're trying to obviously get somewhere for us with 2 children. But at the minute, there's nothing. We haven't heard nothing back. With 2 children, it's stressful. It is, the sleepless nights, everything. My oldest is getting affected by it, and I've had the school ringers yesterday because our behaviour at school's going downhill, which I don't want because she was doing absolutely fab, and because I'm stressed, she's stressed. So we're just keeping everything crossed that we can.
Gracie, we'll get on the case.
Yeah, we'll sort that, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hello.
See you later.
Friday, so the 23rd, I thought we'd close here at 12, but have the morning of Christmas films, hot chocolate, warmth, maybe give the kids something nice, give the mums something nice. We're going to have our events planning meeting anyway, but we've got Christmas parties for everybody.
Sorry, how can you do?
I wasn't sure what you were doing with that there.
Just gonna come.
people have been donating new underwear.
Oh, brilliant.
Because every child's got to have new underwear, new socks, new pyjamas, and I'm asking for warm onesies this year because they'll not be using their gas and electric. And blankets.
Blankets and stuff, yeah.
Do you know there's people telling me now they're keeping their coats on indoors? It hasn't even started yet.
That's what I'm doing.
Are you keeping your coat on indoors?
Sometimes, yeah. I'll not put the heating on.
Yeah, I have.
I will literally sit in a coat, and then if the girls are in the house, if it's that cold, then I will put the heating on for them. But that's it. If I'm in the house by myself, I don't care. Really don't. I'll sit in a coat and just sit there.
And do you know what though? That makes me so upset, Gracie, because every single mum, every single woman who comes to the centre, and I've had this conversation about 6 times already this morning. Every single woman going, I'm fine, I'm all right, I don't worry about me, just sort my kids out. I'm not important, but you are important. You deserve to be warm and well fed and happy and loved and looked after. You can't pour from an empty cup. You've got to be okay, so your kids are okay.
I know, that's the thing, isn't it, at the minute? It's trying to keep it all together for everybody.
But the thing is, if we get this right with you mums, it means that the kids have all the opportunities. When I came back to Newcastle on the train with carrier bags and a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old, I was scooped up. And yeah, I was homeless for a couple of weeks, but they were on it. And my kids grew up having normal experiences and a happy mum, supported mum. And that's the difference.
Yeah.
You know, all you...
Now it feels like there's no support though. I don't think there's a lot of support. Well, especially with what I'm going through. Nobody's... You know, apart from you, obviously you have always been there for support and things like that, but the council and things haven't. They're not keeping us in the loop or nothing. Hello again.
Hello, Shona. Hello.
I brought a pram for you in 2 bags.
Hey.
Look at this handsome boy. So happy to minute to get it round here.
Are you stopping for a brew or are you coming out?
I'll have to go back.
Right, I'll walk you out then, darling.
Thank you very much. No problem. See you later. Bye. See you later.
We have more stuff for you. It's like Christmas, isn't it? Gets excited when we get donations. And this is your little home in here, isn't it, darling?
Oh yes.
Yeah, we just keep bringing out paid and coffee and toast.
Because I suffer from mental health issues and being at home on my own, it's a struggle. So being here, having something to do, knowing there's people in there if I need to, it's like my little safe haven.
And you'll get lots of cuddles too, don't you, whether she wants them or not.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Whether she wants them or not.
Yes. They make you feel at ease. Knowing that Louise and Janine are out there to help you without judging or making you feel belittled. That's what you need, not the council that's going to look down the nose on you and where's your money gone, why you've done this, why you've done that. It's not it to Louise and Janine. If you need help, regardless of what position you're in, they're there. They don't even question it.
And where would you be without them?
Lost. Just knowing that they're here if you need them. Do you just like to talk to, have a cuppa? Just little things like that make all the difference as well. Sorry.
But we have a volunteers night, I can tell you about that. We're having a volunteers party there, I've decided. Because you can bring your own. I'm licensed to bring your own, but I'm just selling. I know you don't drink, but I do. I'll need a drink by Christmas.